Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Monday to all you guys, girls, and everybody in between. You're on another episode of On the Up and Up. I say it's your boy, man. You know what? I know what's going on today, man. I want to welcome y'all. Everybody is in my studio today. This is going to be a great show today. What is going on, guys and girls, ladies and gents, brothers and sisters? Y'all all right?
What up?
Amen.
What's up, bro?
Look, you know what I'm saying? I feel good. This is technically our first time having an equal panel in here. You know what I'm saying, on the episode. Look, man.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But before we even dive in and get going, I want to say a prayer and a shout out to my brother B. You know what I'm saying? He is in Henry Ford Hospital right now. He had to do a surgery or whatever. Everything went good.
Amen.
I prayed for, you know what I'm saying, a speedy recovery, bro.
No surgery,
You know what I'm saying?
procedure.
Procedure. He did say procedure. It's procedure. My mistake. Look, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
Shout
happy
out to
everything
Big
went
Bro.
good. You know, shout out to you, dog. Quick
B-time.
recovery. We miss you in here, man.
Scared.
I'm saying, no, it's
About
all
to turn my
good.
nurse
It's
on.
like, yeah, you was ready. You was gonna be like, look,
said,
can I
what type of
diagnose him,
procedure
please?
was it
Look,
exactly?
I held it
Oh,
together.
Queen
though. I
Nurse
was
to the
like,
rescue.
she was ready, man. Look, I'm telling you.
She looked over real quick like, what?
Like, look, hey, time out now. Look.
Drove like procedure, sir.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was resting right now, so we happy everything went smooth, man.
Get
So
well soon, bro.
yeah, get well, my dog. So, you know what I'm saying? Like last week, I'm just gonna touch on this for a second, and I ain't even gonna stay long. You know, shout out to Young Shoebox Money Calico. You know what I'm saying? We had some star power in here. You know what I'm saying? Detroit Stand Up. If y'all don't know who he is, YouTube is free and at your disposal. Please use it, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a battle rapper in the city. He's putting on. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Shout out to Come Through for, you know what I'm saying, sitting in with us for the while that he did or whatever, man. We ain't on the lodge with it today. We in the booth. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get busy now, man. So
Thank God.
so this topic was over an open discussion and brought to me by a variety of people. So I figured I needed a nice panel to share this with. Then, you know what I'm saying? We gonna talk today about damaged goods. And what I mean by damaged goods is damaged people in general. You know what I'm saying? People being broken spiritually, mentally, emotionally, whatever, you know what I'm saying, way you want to use that. You know what I'm saying? They're broken at some point though, but they're going from relationship to relationship. You know what I'm saying? And they're not allowing themselves to fully heal or fully, you know what I'm saying, get through the certain issues that they got going on. So they're lashing at the person that they're talking to or what have you then. You know what I'm saying? So it could be non-desirable. It could be even non-valuable. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give y'all, you know what I'm saying, the glimpse of what we doing tonight. So, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and open the floor, you know what I'm saying, anybody that want to dive in because, you know, I'm in a good place right now. So, you know what I'm saying, I know somebody might be feeling something different. You know what I'm saying?
So-
I got a question.
Shoot.
So, what is really carrying baggage? Because I feel like everybody got issues. So, how is it one person in a relationship carrying baggage? That's a question.
That's a great
for
question.
the panel.
No, that's a question for the back. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Look,
You carrying the last bull crap from your last relationship into the next. Like, and it can be stuff that you easily can let go of. You just choosing not to.
So, how do you know that it's not just issues that maybe that a person got to work on and that if you really
That's the
love a
problem.
person,
Then separate it from
Well,
a
no.
relationship versus a personal issue.
I feel like within a relationship, if y'all really love each other, y'all help each other because everybody got issues.
Yeah, but
you
but,
might not
however,
broadcast your issues.
Yeah, but you gotta
But
what
you
you
got it.
just said. You gotta want the help though.
True.
So
I-
I'm
I-
only
that's
going to help you if you want to be
So-
helped.
That's true.
Problems.
That's
So-
true.
You got to recognize you got a problem. Like you
So
said,
I'm one of the people that wanted to talk about this week, and the reason why I said it was because it's not about a single person or whatever, but when I feel like most people jump into situations because they don't want to let something go and they think that, you know, hey, this person good for me, whatever. But you know you got these issues that you never took care of. I think that's a problem within relationships because if you don't handle what that hurt and that pain, basically you don't get that thorn out your side, how you ever gonna heal from it?
Facts.
come on.
I am actually a walking testimony of this topic today. 4 years ago when my husband and I separated, he immediately got into a relationship. I immediately got into a relationship. And truthfully, I was hurt. And hurt people hurt people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At that time, 4 years ago, I didn't give myself time to really heal. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like a vengeance thing. I kind of came back like, oh, nigga, you done forgot who I was. You know what I'm saying? So but I should have taken that time to heal.
Right.
You know, and to
Okay.
get over, like, I had trust issues and things like that. However, I did take time for myself. After learning that lesson, you know, and going through all that chaos, I was like, all right, let me focus on me. You know what I'm saying? Prayed about it. I feel like I went through a cleanse because even the issues that him and I had 4 years ago, I don't even have those issues today.
See?
And then piggyback off what she said, I was in a situation like that myself, but I'm going to just go on the flip side of it because I was hurt, you know what I'm saying, coming out of a relationship where I'm mad because I felt betrayed, she done cheated on me, whatever. And, you know, I'm lashing out at other girls that don't even deserve it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Oh, yeah.
you thinking that, I could just move on and talk to somebody else or messing with somebody, it don't work that way, you know what I'm saying? Because, okay, I'm messing with this person, but the first thing they do to piss me off, I'm on
lashing
fire,
out
you
on
know
them.
what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm just going off. I'm taking it out on them, but you don't realize that in that moment, you know what I'm saying?
Timing is everything when it just comes to stuff like that. You just can't hop into the next.
And,
Right,
and,
because-
You got it.
oh, no, go ahead,
Oh,
bro.
not
Take
to
the
cut
flow.
you off, but
You
I do
good?
feel like if you don't deal with your issues and you keep hopping from relationship, I hate when people get in the mindset. They be like a dude get hurt, they be like, man, all girls ain't ish, or if a chick, you know what I'm saying, like all dudes ain't ish. It's just the people you dealt with, and you never sorted those feelings out before you went on to the next.
One more time for that shit.
I do.
One
I
more
do
time for
feel
that.
like
Cook
what
'em.
you
One more
just
time
said,
for
though.
that.
What you just said, and this is a song. You know the song. I do feel like this is true though to some extent, and it ain't the best girls, but I do feel like one man can mess it up for all men though. I do
That's
feel
true.
that way.
That's
I do
true.
feel
That's
that
very
way.
true.
That's true. But
But-
especially, I'm sorry, you want to go ahead?
No, you go ahead.
Especially when sometimes it's not even just one dude. Sometimes it's like women constantly go through the same thing over and over again. And sometimes it's like, don't get me wrong, you have females that attract a certain type of dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, baby girl, you need to look at yourself. But then you actually have good women that see the good in people. Like one of my downfalls is that I see it's like a blessing and a curse. I see the good in everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing.
okay.
But at the end of the day, I'm always rooting for somebody who ain't rooting for themselves.
Come on.
You feel me? So you have good women that go through the same issues because it's like, oh, the potential. It took me years to really tell myself, stop dating people for their potential and date people for their reality.
Right.
You feel me? Because
Oh,
I can
man.
see the best in you and I can know that you can reach these heights. But if you don't want to reach them heights, I'm constantly going through the same BS.
Right.
And I did the same thing. It was
Gotta preach the word of God
I
here
was
tonight.
the cleanup woman at the end of the day. Like,
Yep.
cut
Build a
straight to the
nigga.
chase. I'm like, oh, yep, we can figure this out. We can work this out. I literally took 6 years after that relationship and did not date anybody for that reason because I knew I needed to heal. Like, that had to happen. Everybody had to be on pause. Did I have some random situations of getting some? Absolutely. Still a female. I still got needs. But
What-
as far as a
Still a
relationship,
human.
Why it take you 6
Human,
years
not a
though?
female.
because we were
Human.
in a relationship for 7.5. It's a grieving process.
Okay.
It is.
It's a legitimate, and that's the thing
Yes.
people don't realize. Ending a relationship is you're going through a grieving process just like a death at the end of the day. You have to go through those phases. So when you don't, you're messing up everything that comes after that.
But
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
this why I can respect you on that, and I do. But this why I wanted to bring the topic up because, and I I hate saying it like this, but sometimes the negatives will always outshine the positives because it's a lot of people that don't think like you and feel like ain't nothing wrong with them, and they get in a situation and just turn it toxic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to stand in front of that mirror.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't always you the toxic person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's that person that you don't want to look at.
And then the relationship before that one, I did the exact opposite. I had a whole rebound, and I felt so sorry for that man because I took him through everything. I'm talking just randomly, I'm crying on a Tuesday. Don't know why I'm crying, but I'm crying. But then 20 minutes later, I'm cussing you out because now you done pissed me off. But I don't even know what you did.
Right.
So like I'm a beneficiary of some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like,
Right.
everything.
I'm
Like,
just
I
here.
just called to say hi. Look,
Right.
oh, so you don't want this food I bought you? All right,
Right, I
that's
just
cool.
wanted to see
I
if you
know
was hungry.
that years ago, one of my issues was for sure like my husband, that was my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like when in our marriage, like that was my best friend. Like seriously. So when we separated, even though to me I feel like our positive outweighed our negative. But when we separated, it's like you had that bond with somebody and you searching for that hole. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like a search almost. Like all right, you ain't it, you ain't it, you ain't it. And really you can't replace that original.
It's like Google for relationships without all the extra details and everything in it. Look, it's like,
I want
ain't
to
never gonna catch the one.
I want to touch on this real quick.
I was
Not to get off subject, but
For sure.
I just want everybody to know that be watching. Y'all comments don't move me. It's not gonna get to me.
I see he was laughing at me.
So while y'all calling me toxic and then like and I don't forget nothing either. I'm a true Capricorn of heart. So like RJ Best, you said I didn't know hip hop. I love you, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Keep them
my
comments
God.
coming because I'm gonna still
Anybody
get
here see
crazy.
you Otis?
I'm going to be crazy.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
let me get to something that's pertaining to the show. So Buford said that some people don't like to be alone.
Ooh.
Buford.
Is that
Wow.
true?
Like the sandwich?
Buford, yeah.
That's
That's
real.
my
Alright.
homie
That's
though.
my dog.
That's
Shout
my
out to
homie.
Boo, man.
But he
Hey,
said
Buford,
he said
what's
some
up?
people don't like to be alone, and that is true. I know
Some people don't
that,
know how to be alone.
Exactly.
That's
well,
a problem.
yeah,
though.
and
That's
it's a lot of people
real
that's scared to
problem.
start over too. So they jump back into them toxic situations. I know somebody like that personally. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people.
I was that
lot of
person
people.
at one point. I ain't gonna lie. And
What?
then you jump back into something
Scared
that's
to be
toxic.
alone,
Is
or
that-
Scared to be
I
alone,
mean,
I
a
would
little
say
bit of
that's
both.
a big part
You
of it.
you jump back to an ex relationship because that's just what you used to. You don't want to get out here and have to go through the whole process all over again. It's not always the best answer, but I mean, hey, it happened. You
Amen.
learn, but it's a learning process. That's why I say you got to really know what you going through internally to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect somebody else to teach you what you ain't learned yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel.
But see, a part of that though is that you got to be surrounded by people that's gonna help you not even carry you through the process, help you navigate your way through
I feel that way,
without
really.
without feeling like, you know what I'm saying, like they able to give you the hardcore truth about certain stuff, as well as the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, is gonna smooth you over there. You know what I'm saying? Like the problem with it is with people is that it's too many yes people out here. It's too many people that's going to agree with you, that's going to coddle you, that's going to carry you, instead of it being like, all right, look,
man.
you know you wrong for X, Y, Z, and if you're not willing to see that, I'm going to show it to you. I don't need 6 fake people telling me, you know what I'm saying, what I want to hear. I need that one person willing to tell me the truth, because guess what? At the end of the day, that's the person that I'm going to look to for everything else I go through there. That's the person that's going to be able to carry me and help me out when I really need them there.
I made a whole post about this. earlier.
Dude, but it's the truth though,
It's
man.
the truth.
I made
though.
a whole post about it. You
It's
just gotta go
facts.
read it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, because that's
Look,
really
pull it up
toxic.
and read
when
it.
it's-
Pull it
Something
up
along
and
them
read it
lines,
for the
nigga.
audience.
That's
There's
toxic.
something along
Hey,
them
B,
lines.
what you just said. That's toxic within itself. If I'm a problem or I have a problem and all the people in my immediate circle is just telling me like, "Oh, you all right? It ain't you."
Yeah,
Then
That's
you ain't
true.
on the
Don't
Yeah,
worry
no,
about
damn,
it.
you know it
It's gonna
is.
be all right tomorrow. Just sleep it off,
You
man.
know what I'm
Look,
saying? That's super
Come on.
toxic.
So
Come
before the show, right, we was just talking about
That's
this.
fake as
sir, yes,
hell
sir.
too, because y'all could probably be talking amongst yourselves about the
Amen.
truth.
Yeah.
Amen.
So you don't want to tell me
Let me
I'm on some
know.
bullshit, but y'all talking amongst each other that I'm on bullshit.
Keep it real. Tell me if
So-
I got a booger in my nose. Keep it that much real. You feel me?
So
Cut out.
so
If I got a
B-
wedgie, y'all tell me.
See, that's why I love Joe, because Joe gonna do all of that and more.
So me being Courtney right before the show, we was talking about this, and you know, I was just saying like, it's crazy because I know I was that toxic person before. You know what I'm saying? Holding on to pain because I just felt like if I hold on to it, I ain't gonna never let it happen to me again. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking, just foolishly about it. But you know, we was downstairs talking about how just me being that toxic person and how I push them good people out of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know I had some good in a couple people, and I totally pushed them out of my life because I let that previous relationship, you know what I'm saying, really keep that thorn in my side, and I never pulled it out to be like, damn, you know, I need to heal from this and realize what I got and appreciate what I got in front of me. You know what I'm saying? That's I feel like that's one of the, man, one of the hardest things you can live with in life. You know, just knowing that you lost something good because of you. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that level in life, knowing that, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was the toxic person and I killed that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And then we just try to dress it up as like being like, you know, tougher or whatever.
Right,
you wanna call it,
Yeah.
you know
That
what I'm
pride,
saying?
that pride,
That
will
pride,
kill you slow.
that pride a bad
Right.
motherfucker.
That's
I
just what
date
it
myself
is.
for
It
that.
really- it
Straight
truly
up.
Pride and
does.
karma
Look.
are the
that
two
too.
baddest bitches walking
Yeah.
earth.
Yep.
Ring the bell.
Hit that bell, yeah, there you go.
Okay, so look, I got a question though.
Shoot.
Because I feel like I'm going through this in a dating situation right now. Okay. So I got baggage. He got baggage. We claim that we announce it to each other, so we going to work on it. But he ain't announced all the baggage.
How
You
you
know what I'm
know?
saying? Because, you know, as you get to know a person, you talk, y'all have y'all
Maybe he
little-
don't think that's baggage because sometimes it's perception.
Exactly.
You can perceive something one way and he can perceive it as another.
But then if you announce it to a crowd and all the other crowd say it's baggage except for you, it's baggage.
Perception.
But that's true. But then at a point, when do you kind of say to yourself, okay, I need to announce this to him. He need to know that this is baggage. He need to work on it because he not really being honest with me. He not being 100.
It should be done right then
I'm about
and
to say,
there.
ain't no
As
time
soon
like
as you
this.
feel that.
Flat out.
And that's where it
but
goes
if he don't
wrong.
never notice it, then what? Go ahead. if
So
he
I
never
feel
say
like
it.
if y'all are dating, one, I believe in like round table discussions because my thing is people perceive things the way they are, not the way you are, right? So sit him down, have a conversation with him and say, how do you feel about this? Because truly and solely, people will feel like I'm good, I'm straight, or that's not an issue to me and it's an issue to you. And it's not like y'all don't think the same, but people really feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may feel like him calling you a bitch is disrespectful where nobody along his life has told him that.
Exactly.
You feel me? So he might be like, that ain't disrespectful. You know, I've been
Exactly.
doing that shit all my life.
Exactly.
So whatever the issue is,
I,
you see what I'm
agree
saying?
with that.
Whatever
I
the issue
agree with
is,
that.
he may
I
look
agree
at it
with
like, nobody has ever told me that this was an issue, so it's not. And I
So-
don't feel like it's.
So here's the next question: how long do you be patient for a person to understand?
There is no
that?
patience because at that
Well,
point, that's
look,
effective. There is
You
no
got
But-
you got
but it
you got to
is,
to
snip
me,
it. You
it
got to
is.
snip it in the bud
Yeah,
right
you
there.
gotta-
But no, it is.
No,
okay.
because that's going to affect your place of peace, and
Yeah,
then you're going to
the-
keep
the
wrapping
long-
your brain about
The
that.
longer you
That's true.
the longer
Everything
you let
you-
it go on, he
No,
gonna
I'm
be-
saying once you announce it, once you say, okay, once you know, say, let's do a whole scenario. Y'all sit, y'all meet, y'all tell each other, okay, this my baggage, this my baggage. Time go on, maybe 2 or 3 months. Y'all having y'all Netflix and chill nights, y'all talking, and then you be like, dang, you
We
got
ain't
little,
talking doing Netflix
you got
and
to,
Ain't
whatever,
no
look,
talking doing
music,
Netflix and chill.
Pandora and chill. That's what I call it. Look.
I already got the answer for
But
it.
you hear a little
I
more
already got
baggage,
the
so then
answer
you
for it.
tell the person like, okay, dang, you got a little bit more.
You
going
want
on
to
than
know
you
when the
said.
right time to tell him something? I'm gonna tell you. This is the right time.
After
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, you laughing because you know
Don't
it's,
say, look,
it's
I know what
starting.
y'all gonna say, but I don't
I heard that bitch.
Go ahead,
Like,
look.
busted
I
my
you
dick.
see,
So I got
Hey,
some things I want to talk to you
Yes,
So
about.
a whole
So when-
performance.
When you
And they
really
be
want
like,
your
so?
when you really want your dude to listen,
He listen.
you got to
basking in
do it
afterglow, huh?
right after sex.
What
Right
I
You
after
just said that. Like,
Done that. But listen,
That's when you do it.
but
It's
then
I
facts,
know.
though.
Listen,
guys
Didi,
are
facts.
stubborn. No
Right,
disrespect.
Didi,
A
listen.
little disrespect.
right after y'all bust and he turn over, he sweating. You be like, baby, we gotta talk about something. He stuck right there. He can't go nowhere. He gotta
Guys are
listen.
stubborn.
Matter of fact,
Guys
I'm
are
going to tell
stubborn.
you one better.
Oh.
Come on, sis.
It's going down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get on top.
I was about to say that shit
Man.
too.
Get
Oh,
on
shit.
top, right?
Oh,
And
shit.
Announce it
You
then.
already
Go
about to say
ahead,
that
go
shit.
ahead. Let me-
Hey, bro, look, because I was about to say it.
At that moment,
It's when they ride.
I'm
oh,
telling
no
you.
for no.
Hey, listen to me.
I'll
I'm
be like,
telling you.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
And
I'm
Why you
sorry.
up
I
there?
did it.
Because
I surrender. Yep,
What you
I
mean?
did it. I
I'm
ate they
going to
fruit
use the
snacks.
word climax because I don't want to ring the bell. But apparently, climaxing up is different. So you wait.
Yes,
You
Lord.
wait for that.
Yes, Lord.
He told me, yes, Lord.
Okay.
Yes, Lord.
But you don't get off, though.
There's something about that
You don't
upstream.
get off. And right there is when you
Oh, so
At
you,
that,
so you
hey,
saying
at
why I'm
at
climaxing?
that moment? Look,
Yep.
No,
Yep.
right
Oh,
after
is that the
climax.
time for that?
But
Yeah.
don't.
I'm,
Yes.
look, I'm looking at y'all.
You can't go no
You know how
further.
sometimes after they
Because
just
when you
get
in
off.
that position,
Look,
I'm over here like
every answer to your question is like, yes.
Wait a minute.
Don't go.
Hey,
Let them be
come on,
like,
hit it up.
and
She's
then
right. She's
get
absolutely
off,
right.
and
Stay
then
on
be
top
like-
of me while
Stay
I'm
on top.
coming.
Exactly.
Damn,
Listen, because every question,
And then be like, so.
yes.
Yep.
So I think
Why
you got an
say-
issue
and
with
then,
this.
and then like twerk
Yes.
that booty a little bit. Because
I'm telling you.
because it feels
I'm telling
funny
you.
after they climax when and you still on top of it. So be like, so.
Hey, she not lying.
And shake it.
BB, she not bullshitting. Every question post nut.
Sis got the answers.
Every question post nut is yes.
Yes.
Look, I'm being modest. I ain't think that was the time. Look, I'm being
No.
too. Am I being
That's
too
for
modest?
sure.
Like,
Absolutely.
It's a fact.
Ask for shit when football on.
Y'all,
okay, okay.
I gotta backpedal real quick because these comments is going crazy, man. Y'all done got through a chunk of the conversation and I ain't even get a chance to get to it or whatever, man. So, Josh said that making somebody pay for another's mistakes. All right, I got you. That was like a minute ago too. But RJ said if your ex called you ugly and cheated on you constantly, and you get with me and always down yourself and don't trust me, it's baggage. Anybody agree or disagree with that?
But at that point, that person insecure.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
And-
a person
Yeah, I got-
And
I
then
got
see,
some
my
in
thing
for
is,
that. I got something in
what
for that,
people
too.
don't recognize. I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna let you finish reading because I want to cut you off
Oh,
the
no
show
doubt.
and
You'll-
shit.
Oh shit, she the Kanye West.
But one thing about
How?
insecurity
Look.
is people need to recognize that insecurity / security go both ways. It go both ways. One, I need to be secure with myself, and you need to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do to provide security.
See, I was just about to say, if a person can make you insecure anyway, you was never secure with yourself in the first place.
Exactly.
I don't agree with that.
No,
No.
I agree on
It
her.
depends
Because
on
you're
the,
let- you're
it
letting the
depend on the
person determine
relationship.
you.
If you married with somebody for 20 years, you don't think they got the ability to make you slightly insecure? Slightly?
If you married
I'm married to you.
to somebody for 20 years and they make you feel insecure, divorce them, motherfucker.
I mean,
Exactly, because
exactly.
at
That's
that point,
the answer.
I'm not having a remorse
That's
for you
the
because you
answer.
stayed in
If
that
they
relationship.
can
There's
make
no way your
Think about that
spouse
one.
should make you
But if
feel
they making you
insecure
feel
because
that way,
part of their job is to provide
It ain't
security.
even the fact that you made me feel
But
insecure. It's the
you-
fact that your
it's
dumb ass
possible.
stayed in the insecurity.
it don't stay in it.
Look,
That's
for
the
20
part.
years.
That's the
See, but
point.
this-
Don't stay in
but
it.
that
But
all-
they
that-
can do it.
But that boils down to self-love, though, man. Like, you got to love yourself enough
Yeah.
to not have to let nobody define you or, you know what I'm saying, tell you how and what you going to do.
Tell
A
you
know what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
people
It's
don't
what you
catch
like
that
yourself,
before they
right?
get in
You know what I'm
relationships. You know how many people in
But still,
relationships
your
right now that
partner
don't love
should not
themselves?
make you feel.
You know how many people
Feel,
have no idea
like,
what
intentionally
self-love
feel
is.
insecure.
Okay,
Man, look,
sis.
that's-
Okay,
Don't
for
even know what
real.
it is.
For
I almost dropped
real.
my phone because they don't know. That's the
That's
downside.
true.
have no
That's
idea.
a
There's
There's some
fact.
people that don't, that
But
real
see,
life.
you got to learn that yourself, though. Nobody
Exactly.
can teach you
Can't nobody
that.
teach you that.
So if you go looking for
Self-love is
somebody
not
else to, if you going somewhere else to get self-love, that's the problem already.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah,
See,
and
but
that's the whole topic.
And that begs another question.
My bad.
In this topic, in the light of this topic, the subtopic in this topic is: can you fix somebody that's broken or damaged? Then you know what I'm
Absolutely
saying?
not.
Because
Do they-
insecurities tie into the same
Yes,
thing.
you
No.
can.
It
No, you
start,
can't.
it start
Yes,
with the broken
you
person.
can.
Start with the
It start with the broken person.
I'm
Bro.
I'm the hopeless notebook
ahead.
romantic
Go
on
ahead.
here.
I got something for that though.
Because it's like Crystal made a point though. She made the point of saying,
Cinderella
Give me one second.
head
Give me one second. Let me get out. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying? Crystal made the point of saying that, like, you know, it took her 6.5 years to fully get out of that whole thing, out of being in a 7.5-year relationship then. I had to do all that because I can't give you me broken. I can't give you me and make you responsible to piece me back together then. I should have already did that to begin with. That's why I take the time out to rejuvenate, revitalize, and get my mind back right then. Whatever it
that
is you got to
reset
do,
button.
you do that then. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that people are trying to give you half of them instead of giving you all of them.
But
then.
wait a minute, B.
You know what I'm saying?
You cannot be anyone's half if you are not whole, my nigga.
That's why it goes both ways. Don't get me wrong. It go both
And that
ways.
all
See,
takes-
this my
You
thing.
better
man.
preach the word of God.
This my
there.
thing, man. And me and you was kicking it about this, what, like a week or two ago?
Absolutely.
This how I feel. I feel like if If I gotta pay for somebody else's mistakes, we don't need to be together.
Nope.
Flat out.
And if I've been with
That's
if I've been with you for multiple years and I've been giving you nothing but the best in me and it's been nothing but good times, I feel like I should be erasing anything that ever happened to you. So if you still holding on to some pain because you feel like you don't want it to happen to you or whatever, you can't get over it because you got this defense mechanism, then I wasted my time. That's how I feel. I really wasted my time.
Not only that, a lot of times it really be, are you over, is it the pain you holding on to or is it the person?
Come on there, man.
Or is it the
Come on,
person?
man.
Give him
My
some.
brother, my
Hey,
brother.
man.
You don't leave me hanging.
Maybe it's just the simple fact that it's just that person that did you.
Y'all hurt me.
That hit hard right there.
It's just a simple
And that
fact that
goes
not
down
that
to
you got hurt.
motherfuckers. Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm sorry. that go down to that letting go. People don't know how to
Exactly.
let go. Let go and let God.
So
Something
look.
about the
It's a
name
process. It's a process, though. I'm a strong believer in it's a process, though. Like to let go
But see,
of
process.
somebody. Like
Fuck
it
that
is.
process.
You know. So
How
you
long
mean
this
to tell me
process
you could be
supposed to
in
be?
love with
If
somebody
you
for
still
6
holding on
years
to
and let it
somebody
go?
right now,
Hell yeah.
and you're dating, you are not whole.
No. Okay, in that aspect, no. But if you just get out of a relationship and you was hurt, you mean to tell me today you
need
could
to
break
take
up
time
and
to heal.
tomorrow you gonna be over
No,
it?
you
And
need
that's
to
why I
take
said
that
it
time.
ain't
People
necessarily
ain't realistic.
Before
It
you
ain't the
can
person.
I might
choose
not be
another
over it, but I'm
relationship.
definitely gonna live.
You gonna
Sure,
live,
sure.
yes. You a
And
whole
that
person.
just piggybacks
You a
off
whole
my point.
person,
You
but people, we live in this city girl
here.
generation where people act like,
I love
oh,
them city
you could
girls.
break up with somebody tomorrow and
love
be
them
over
city
it in
girls.
the
They
same
freaky
day.
as hell.
Stop playing.
Absolutely.
Stop.
The city
Like,
girls freaky.
it
But-
take time.
But that's
It
the-
take
To me,
time.
That's
it
the-
depends on.
It take time.
No.
sorry.
Because I'm ready now. I got
Okay,
my
go
mind
ahead.
right.
Come
now.
on, come on with
Run
it.
it.
You
Come
talking
on.
about the
And
rap
the-
group city girls?
Yeah, the rap group city girl.
Period. I love them.
Period with a T.
They
That's why
freaky.
she
No
rap
reserved.
pregnant
Look,
girl.
freaky.
It's only one. It's only one.
They say the realest stuff, so don't
How?
knock them.
She said, "Real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga and pregnant."
I don't know. I don't know which one they is.
Real?
I'm
Say
talking
that
about the
again.
one.
Say that again.
Listen, I'm talking about the
said-
one on the song with King Combs. She be talking about she don't care about them kids. She'll get you off in the bins. I like that.
Man,
Fuck them kids, girl. Go
Bruh.
ahead and ring that bell, man.
Man, ring that bell.
Nope, nope.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
my
a-
kids.
But see, you
Stay
got
over
the
here.
city girls to thank for that for one, and then you got social media to thank for that for the other, because now you in an instantaneous mindset where you can jump in and out of shit without having no type of regard. You
Instantaneous.
know what I'm
That boy
saying?
getting-
You feel me? Look, it's going
That boy
crazy.
getting a preacher on
Look,
down
you know what
there.
I'm saying? But you jump in out of that with that type of confidence, like, all right, well, I ain't gonna focus on my issues. I'm not gonna focus on my insecurities. I'm not gonna focus on my baggage. I'm just gonna keep going. Because guess what? I done read this post. I done seen this quote. That meme makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right back in there without sitting there sorting out your issues then. But then you're mad at the other person for the issues that you got. You can't be mad at me for that. You can't be mad at me for
You
that.
can't.
Not fair.
I mean, hey,
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
argue
Social
that.
media
You
is
can't
very
argue
damaging
Very
to
damaging.
undeveloped
argue
mind.
Look, man.
yes.
Say it again. That was the key
Undeveloped.
statement.
That was the key word. That was the key word.
Social
Undeveloped
media is
mind.
truly damaging
Listen,
to
man.
undeveloped
Undeveloped
mind.
mind.
Y'all better preach the word of God in here today, man. I'm feeling the anointing.
Look, these comments are serious,
Name
man. Look,
Jesus.
RJ said, "How much of it is my responsibility is to make you feel better? It's not your responsibility.
not your
to make you feel
responsibility.
better.
That's your responsibility.
It's not. That
It's my
doesn't fall on
responsibility to
bro.
make you feel good, and I feel better. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be.
But
got
if
that
you
done.
already know the person had baggage, you took on that responsibility.
Did I know
Like,
that? Did I initially
Did you?
know that?
That's
was
the question. If you knew it, yes.
If you knew it, then
If
yes,
you didn't know it, then no.
my
No. But a
thing
lot of
is-
people know it. A lot of people know it. They
And
be
in
in
this
it
day
for the
and age,
wrong
we don't.
reasons. They be in it for the wrong reasons and then get mad at the other person. That's your fault. That ain't nobody else's fault but yours.
See, my thing
That's
with
how
that
I
is,
look at
though,
it.
because we keep saying baggage. So my thing is, if you've been through some shit, you was in a 6-year relationship, this is what you've been through. Take time to heal and then learn from that experience and learn how to set boundaries. Don't hold the next person responsible. Set boundaries in your next relationship and keep it 100. This is what I've been through and this is what I'm not dealing with. Flat out. And if you come in with that, keep it moving.
Because then it's no
But that's
longer
the problem.
Period, sis.
It's no longer
Period.
baggage. It's expectations.
Exactly.
It's a totally different thing. It's expectations. Like,
And double hand that
this
one.
is not
Double
what I'm
hand that
tolerating. This
one.
is not what I'm dealing with. This is definitely what I ain't doing. But let me tell you what I will compromise on.
Exactly. And that's the whole thing. This is what I've been through. Okay, so for these years, I dealt with this, that, and the third. So therefore, if you working late, don't send me a text because that might trigger me. Call me, let me know what's up. Keep it 100. That's my boundary. You feel me?
Yep.
Like, be honest. Do this, do that because that's my boundary. Not saying that I'm blaming the last person for what you're doing or I'm holding on to that, but this is what I've been through. So certain things might tick me off. And here are the list of things. You feel what I'm saying? And men too, you know, because at the end of the day, they be holding on to stuff. So
Absolutely.
you might get dressed and go out with your girls.
Hell yeah.
And his last female, every time she went out with her girl, she got drunk and slept with somebody. That might be his trigger, and it's not your fault, but it's like, all right, well, if you going out with your girls, that's cool. However, let me know where you at. Let me know you made it safe. And it's not to be all down your
Amen.
back, but it's just because it's like, this is what I've been through, and this is my boundary, and this is what I need from you. And when you with somebody, at the end of the day, if I respect you and you respect me, if this is what I need, I'm willing to give you that. And if this is what you need, I'm willing to give you that. You feel what I'm saying?
See,
It's-
I'm the type of dude.
you better
I
preach,
let you know.
sis. That's
Let me
all
know-
I got to
Let me
say.
know what it is. See, this the type of dude I am.
That's all I
Let
gotta
me know what it
say.
is from jump.
Right.
What you know what you are, what it is you can't do, or if I'm telling you stuff, if you can't vibe with it, let me know, cause maybe I can work around it. That's the type of dude I am. I ain't all the
for
way
sure.
cutthroat, but if you never give me that respect, you know what I'm saying, and I'm telling you like, hey, I can't rock with this, but you know maybe we can work around it, and you just tell me yeah, but you keep fucking over it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's a problem. A lot of people just can't speak up and talk. Talking, I swear.
Communication is a bad
Communication
Yeah.
is
Work
everything.
That-
So-
no,
you know what?
So it
It
all
ain't
goes
even
back
that.
to my original question. How
it ain't
long do
even
you
that.
be patient?
And that's
Not
not
long.
not even that.
Not long.
How long do you be patient?
14 days.
Because you can communicate all day, but does that mean that they gonna get it right
How
that
we-
day?
how we
Does that mean they gonna get it
communicate,
right that day?
How we communicating though? Are we communicating
Is that
through
Sunday
text or we
too?
talking?
We
You know what?
we communicating face to face.
See,
Like,
I
That's
still
true.
go by the three
But it-
strikes.
Didi, you said that the communication is half of it. It's not communication, it's comprehension.
ooh,
comprehension.
boy, you better. I ain't know what to do.
I should have got what you
Come
was
on,
drinking
man.
today.
Come on.
Sunrise.
Communication is half.
That's
of it.
true.
Comprehension is
That's
way more
very
important than
true.
communication.
That's very true.
Hey, I
Yeah.
gotta
You
say
can
this.
communicate
Shout out
something,
to
but you
Yum
can
Shots.
comprehend it something
Yeah.
completely different.
Shout
That's true.
shout out to Yum Shots. The drinks is on point.
Okay.
That's true. That's
Half the
very
time people
true.
think communicating is just talking, but nigga, are you listening?
Exactly.
Not don't
Exactly.
hear what I'm saying, but listen to
And
what
a
I'm
prime example was like with this day and age of our communication, we have cell phones. So you texting me in all caps, you yelling at me.
saying. No,
But you got
but
some
see,
people,
this
you
why
got
I
some people that
say
be like, that's just
this
how I
is-
text, but I wouldn't
Bro,
know
that
that.
texting thing
This
for
is
me,
why
I shut that down
Oh,
instantly
for sure.
because
Texting
For sure.
I don't want
is
you
a
to text
miscommunication.
me. Yes, it is.
Oh,
But I just don't want you
Texting
to
is
do
a
that.
It's a new
miscommunication.
generation
tell y'all something.
communication.
I
Let
just
me
don't want
start
you to
that.
text me.
Especially if
Like,
something
Geneva,
real
If it's
are
something
we
important,
talking
don't
serious
text.
in
Hey.
text?
right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Especially
Like,
if it's
Absolutely
something
not.
that we really
Are
need
we?
to talk about, don't text
When
me.
you
about it.
are we
Text-
arguing and breaking
Text
up
me the
in
time and
text?
place that we can
Absolutely.
sit down and talk
No,
about
when
it.
I get a text message, I want naked pictures. I don't want no words.
That's crazy.
You
That's
feel me?
crazy.
Texting is the best miscommunication.
That's why you
there
only supposed to
is.
get naked pictures.
Geneva, we gonna tell right. We gonna write a yarn a little about you.
I
So
gotta
get
go
your-
back to
And
my
videos.
patience. I gotta go back to
Fix
my
my life
patience
for
And
question.
videos.
Because
Say you got to backtrack. I'm about
I'm
to.
backtracking it because all this still got to do with patience and y'all ain't agreeing with it. So if you communicate with your partner and say for instance, like you said, they used to a certain way. So they not used to a strong minded certain type of woman like you. They gotta learn. How long do
Okay,
you be
so
patient?
I'll give you a real life experience. I was dating somebody. Pause. I was dating somebody, and this person would stay out till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. This is real life. And I told this person, I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? If we're at the certain type of level, and on these days you feel like you're gonna come over to my humble abode, you're not gonna walk through my doors at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I feel like that's disrespectful because I wouldn't go out and come over your house at 5, 6 o'clock in the
Right.
morning. That's a whole new day. I get up for work at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
A whole new day.
So
And another thing. Look,
And another thing.
hey, look, the birds chirping too.
Right.
Get some shit. Look,
Right.
Hey, that's a new breakfast meat.
now
why
we
you got a
didn't
big griddle in
agree.
your hand? Look,
This person straight up told me that ain't disrespectful. I just be with my boys and I ain't doing nothing. So my thing is, if you ain't doing nothing, then why you gotta stay out till 5 o'clock in the morning?
Exactly. Okay.
However, this is how I feel, and if you respect me, then you respect that, and vice versa.
Okay.
Cause what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You
Oh,
feel me?
okay.
And I'm going to piggyback
So-
on that, Geneva.
It was good.
Fellas.
No, I want her to finish. I want her to
saying
finish
that.
first.
No,
'Cause
for
she
real.
was leading
Fellas.
us on. I want to
She
hear this.
said
Fellas.
goose.
Hey,
So
I want to hear her.
She said,
I did hear what she just said.
And I, look,
You coming in at
I said, no,
5,
she
6 in the
said
morning.
goose.
Ain't that what Gigi said?
Yeah.
No, she said it was good for the goose.
Oh,
It's good for the
goose.
gander.
Gander.
The goose, not
Correct.
the gooch.
So that
the
means
gooch
in the
is
same
good.
sense,
Oh,
if you
my
feel like
God.
something I'm doing is disrespectful, and I may not feel like it's disrespectful, if I respect you, then I respect that feeling.
Nah, if she come home at 5
So
in the
listen,
morning
this my
and
next-
kiss my gooch, we all good.
No.
Okay, wait.
Stop
What
playing.
pause?
So at what point? No,
I'm
I
about
don't
to
want
tell
to cut you off. What point did you realize?
I'm about to tell you.
that he wanted.
Okay, so once you did it one time, and I expressed, listen,
Okay.
that's not cool. All right, you did it again. Oh, you forgot the conversation we had? I'm going to tell you again. That's not cool. Now, that second
Three strikes.
conversation, women, we already know. Do that shit one more time.
It's gonna be a whole.
It's
See,
a
but
wrap.
look, G. But G,
You
that's
got
where
a
y'all
whole
go
problem.
wrong.
But no,
That's
it's
where people
not.
go
It's
wrong,
not
period.
because my thing is, it's not because if I feel like I'm telling you that that's disrespectful to me, and if you respect me, you respect that. You feel
Exactly.
me? And you are whatever the case is. And then my thing is, even if you was communicating, sent me a text or called and said, "Yo, I'm late. I'm here. I'm this. I'm that." You're not even doing that. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm calling you. I can't even reach you.
Okay.
So I got an issue
see,
with
that's
that.
why I said
And
you
I'm
should know
telling
that.
you I got an issue with that. So the third time it happened, I'm straight.
That's,
good.
See, I'm
good on-
piggybacking
good
off of
on
that.
you.
I'm good on that because let me tell you why. If you still doing it now, you're going to still do it later. And if I
Exactly.
continue
Exactly.
to allow it now, that means that you think I'm going to allow it later. And I ain't.
Yep.
And so
hit it
look,
right on the head. I
and
was
even
about
with
to be
that
like,
being
look.
said, why would you even want to go a second or third time? Because all you need to do me is show me that first time you don't respect me.
But
You
see,
coming in my shit at
No,
5, 6
man.
o'clock in the morning,
The
I'm
first
done right
time,
there.
no.
Okay.
The first time is enough.
First time,
but
no.
the first
maybe
time,
two
like
times.
I said,
Maybe
everybody
two.
is
different.
Maybe two.
Everybody is
because
different.
the first time, like
Everybody
I said, this
is
person
different.
felt like, oh, what's wrong? Like I'm the first woman ever to raise the issue about
Respect.
that.
I mean, how do you
So
know
you-
they last girlfriend didn't allow it?
Exactly.
You don't know
So
that.
I'm telling you,
don't.
this is an issue. And after I told you, you did it again. So I'm like, hey,
See, and
you probably
I
forgot.
feel- I
wasn't
but
talking
I'ma
to Wall
let
the
you
first
know
time.
one more time.
you see,
I feel what she said. I feel what she saying.
No, for
though.
sure.
But see, the thing with me, because I feel like we grown. I ain't gonna put no. We ain't gotta put no rules on nothing. You grown, but just let me know you all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel
That's
like this.
true.
Because I'm the type of person I don't want to know what you're doing. I don't care. You out, you having fun. You say with your girls. That's cool. But if you doing wrong, it's gonna come to light.
Everything in the dark
Everything
comes to
comes
light.
to
Comes to
light.
light.
Unless you're a player, it don't. come to light.
Unless you're playing. You pointed the bell when he said.
and RJ,
Oh, no, I
what
was
he
just,
talking
I'm just saying, unless you're a player. I wasn't saying you, I'm just saying, unless you're a
Hey,
player.
look, plead the fifth.
RJ put curfews and a question mark on the thing, man. Let me get
Hey,
this thing straight out
It's
there.
not necessarily a curfew.
Look,
I
see
love
you.
a curfew.
I see
I
you.
don't
It's
buy
not
by a
necessarily
curfew.
a
Ain't nothing
curfew.
wrong with
My
it.
thing is, it's a sign of respect.
It is.
Like, am
It
I
is.
on some real shit? My daddy taught me that. You
Yeah.
feel me? As a whole woman, my father told me at the end of the day, should no woman be coming in the house at this certain time, like this, that, and the
that's
third.
the truth.
Call me old
That's the
school, call
truth.
me what you want. I don't care. I feel like it's a respect thing. I don't feel like your mate should be leaving at 6 o'clock in the evening one day and coming home the whole next day.
I lost a friend because of that.
shout
I
out
was
to
in
Pop.
a relationship and she
'Cause
wanted to
women
do an
would-
after
Look.
hour and I was like,
Shout out
nah,
to
I
Pops.
can't.
That's
She was
what
like, oh,
it
your
said.
boyfriend controlling you?
I'm gonna tell y'all
it's
a funny
level of
dynamic to this
respect.
conversation. Or the funny dynamic to this conversation is because I'm in the front row of this. Is because of the simple fact that when I work, y'all know what schedule we used to work. Joe, you've been in there before. I work 6 to 4:30 in the morning. So what
That's
happened
work, though.
was. No, look, what happened was that it's granted that it was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? She like, well, since you working this schedule and I'm here or I'm doing whatever I'm doing, I'm working, and then I'm still got this free time, I'm going to find a job that correlates with your schedule then. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? So when you getting off, I'm getting off. Granted, I don't like to be off at 4:30 in the damn morning, but you leaving from 7 Mile and Van Dyke at 4 o'clock, so the minute you get off, call me. I talk to you until you get home. You know what I'm saying? We had no problem with that. I'm not gonna sit there like, oh, I don't like you working in that club. I don't like you bars. I don't like you getting your goddamn money. How the hell I sound there? I sound
Because
like
that's insecurity.
a whole ass
That's
nigga. There, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the difference with that is that's your wife
Absolutely.
for one. Shout out. Best cuz sister wife. That's your wife matching your hustle at the end of the day. Because my thing is, to be honest, the way we raised, if my husband ain't at home and if he out getting chicken, I'm out getting chicken. Period.
Gotta get the bag.
And at the end of the day, of course, I want to be laid up with my king at home. So, yeah, I don't want to be at home all these nights. Yeah, you work a jacked up shift. So, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to find time with your time. Because at the end of the day, what it really is that she's just finding
She
something to do
care.
until she
Yeah, she care.
wait. She really waiting on you.
She
That's
care.
why I thought
And
this
she's
was
just
dope.
finding time.
Look, I thought this was the dopest shit ever, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there looking at her like, oh, this is what we doing?
However,
But I mean that just shows somebody putting in effort because they care.
Exactly.
They care about their relationship.
Nah,
You know
the
what I'm
flip
saying?
side of
Most
that-
people, like Gigi
Here's the
just
flip side
said,
of that,
people
though.
they gonna find every reason to be like why you don't need to work that shift and how is it ain't
Vindictive.
gonna work for your
Instead of
relationship.
taking it into
Exactly.
their own hands.
Because
Nah.
it's
You better go
inconvenience
make
to
that
them
money.
instead of
It
it
being
will
like
raise
the
the
rest of
issue
it.
if she was out till 4:30 in the morning not doing nothing.
Yeah, now we got a whole nother issue.
Now
Now we
that's
talking.
a
Now we
problem
talking. Yeah.
because I'm at work.
What you doing?
Right.
What's your excuse for being out till 4:30 in the morning? And even if I am waiting on you, we wasn't raised like that. My thing is,
Facts.
even if my husband get off at 4:30, I'm still in the house by 2
Flat out. Flat out. Hey.
because ain't nothing open after 2 but legs and
And
Coney
B
Island.
just said
Ain't
that.
Coney even
Look,
say that.
B just said that. B said ain't nothing open but
Asian
legs.
corned
Just
beef
let me know where
open
you
as
at.
well.
Shout out to B on the
Real?
bill.
Amen.
Look,
Which
shout out
one?
to B on this boat.
Amen.
Hey.
They got the best corned beef sandwich.
I'm trying
I'm
to tell
telling
you.
Who got the
you,
best
if you
corned
see
beef
me
sandwich?
pull up the Asian
Asian
corned beef
corned
at
beef.
2:30,
Man,
it's
lose
all
is better.
innocent.
No,
Lose is
They
better.
second best.
no,
Lose is
second
better.
no.
Mr. Corned Beef is technically
Lose.
better
Who
than
said
both
lose
of
is
those.
better?
Look,
Who
I
said
did.
it? Who said it? Who said
And
it?
I
rest
did.
in
And
peace
that's
My
to
what our
dog.
those
best friends.
the
You
females
feel
that-
They
Don't
got
nothing
smaller with their
good to
sandwiches,
people
but
out
they
Yeah, I'm about to say they got a little stingy with the
They
meat.
did. You see how small they bread is now?
I
They
can
done
make that
lost
shit.
their mind.
Boo said, get the bag, just don't bring the baggage. Absolutely.
Hey,
big
I'm
facts,
still in
big
that. Can I
facts,
borrow
big
that?
facts.
Hey,
Look, we gonna trademark that unless you do it first, man. I know you be out there beating the
too
block,
late.
man.
Trademark it right now.
You trademark it. You got it.
right now.
I put the copyright symbol on it.
Too late. Too late.
Look, so what we do? We done did patience. We done did baggage. We done did broken, damaged people, man. Look,
See, these type of conversations I like amongst my black people right here.
look,
Okay.
because these are conversations that need to
Black
be had,
love
dude.
matters.
Black
Okay.
love
Enlightening and
It
uplifting.
does,
Hey,
for real.
absolutely.
It does. People don't understand
Come
that.
on, look, 2019, black love still matters. All right.
It does.
People,
It does.
marriage is, it's okay to get married. It's all right to have a relationship, a monogamous one. It's all right to sit there and communicate with your partner. Not feel like you got to show some type of masculinity to the point where it sucks to do that or whatever. But you got your hand raised, so
I'm telling
I
you.
do. I got something
I'm
after
a
her,
pivot
I
on
just-
that. I want to
I
see what you
just
got to say.
want to say it's okay to go through and grow through shit in your marriage.
Sis.
Your marriage will be tested
Sprinkle the holy water on your
in many
microphone.
ways,
Look,
and
man.
it's
My
okay
best friend need to be watching this.
to
My
go
female,
through
my
it. It's
female
okay
best
to
friend.
grow through it, but it's also okay to set boundaries.
Listen.
Because it's gonna
No.
it's gonna show the definition of you. It's gonna show if you strong and if you built to keep it together.
So
Ever
listen,
since
I
OG
say
was-
that because my female best friend, she's been married for 5 years and they going through some real serious messed up stuff, and she feel like this means that's the end. And the real question is it the end? Like, at what point do you know? Okay, I spent too many years in this. It's the end, or
I
is this a
personally-
Here's my question
testament?
Tell
for
your
you.
best friend to hit
Were
that
you in their
goose.
wedding?
Good. Oh,
Oh
my
shit!
God.
Look, I got
Look,
it.
I
No,
personally
You were not
about
in their
that.
wedding.
I personally
Did you
feel
attend
like
their wedding?
Of course, of course.
So you
Of course.
are supposed to be a supporter of that through all of
Always,
it.
always. I tell
You
her
have to.
choose. I tell her. Well, listen, this is my thing. I tell her I support what she wants to do. She's my friend. I support if she wants to keep her husband and work that. I tell her that. I don't give her direct advice. Oh, leave this
Oh,
nigga,
no,
work
no,
this.
no, no.
I don't do
Never
that.
direct
I don't do
advice.
that.
to speak
I
on
tell
what you're
her
talking
at the
about
end
with
of
her
the day,
relationship.
she's my
you
friend.
said
I
they're going
support
through a
what
lot
she-
of stuff right now. I feel personally like it's not a relationship it's not all about the good times. It's about getting through the bad times. To make the
And see,
relationship
that's
stronger.
the point
I beg
that
to
I
differ.
think.
No, you made the point about it. You just said it's okay to go through shit and grow through it.
Yeah.
Emphasis on grow through it.
Yeah. But I'm also a testimony of if my husband and I did not separate, we would not have grown into the relationship now.
Everything happened for a reason.
Hey, man.
Now, I'm not saying that. Yes, I believe in marriage. It's certain situations that everybody can stick it out and they can grow together. At the point in our lives, we was young, and we did not.
How old? I don't mean to cut you off.
I
but
was 23.
Okay. And how long was y'all married?
We were together 5 years. We were married 1.
Okay.
However, that young with a child and things like that, in the position that we were in, we could not grow together. We literally had to grow apart.
To come back.
That's
and be
deep.
able-
And I feel
That's
like
real.
if we
That's
didn't
real,
grow
though.
apart,
I
we
feel
would
like
not
that's
be the people
real.
we are.
That's
like
real.
on my son.
But see, that's why I feel like you had to learn. That's why I piggyback on what she said. What I tell my female best friend, I don't feel like I can give her that advice. I'm not married, so how can I
so
really? But
My
then-
best friend is married. She is going through
Are
it
you
right
married?
now.
Are you
No.
married? Okay.
I told her, remember why you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember why you made this decision. Go back to what ignited this relationship to turn it into a marriage.
Okay.
Figure that out. Go talk to somebody, because talking to me ain't going to help you.
And listen, you know what's so crazy? Notice we did all us. They called
You
us.
need to go
We
talk to
did all
somebody
that.
with a
But
degree
see,
who is
that means
professional
a lot
or
because
an
I feel
ordained
like
minister.
my
I
friend
can't
calls
do
me
it
and I'm
for
like,
you.
I ain't got no husband. I can't tell you the
can't
answer.
help you.
We did all
I
of
tell
that.
you what I feel,
But
but it's my
sometimes-
opinion. I ain't got no husband. I
Sometimes
can't
a
tell
nigga
you.
really gotta lose.
In order to
win
figure it
again.
out. That is true.
Josh just said that from Fantasia. Sometimes you gotta
See,
lose to
sometimes
win. Shout out to
a nigga really gotta lose.
Sing it. Sing it.
Now look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We done had sunshine and rainbows. We done talked this out like a black family. But
And when
JJ
you lost all them electronics, we came
a
and
true
snatched that shit
statement.
out your
Yeah.
apartment.
It's
You
a
was
true
like,
statement.
baby.
JJ got a true
Hold up.
statement.
GG,
and-
get ready.
Yeah,
It's a
y'all
true-
gotta equip
get
true
ready,
statement.
Stacey.
It's a true statement.
Get
JJ
ready.
said how
Get
black love matter, but it be our own women killing our character.
Ooh, Chile, the ghetto.
Okay.
You messed with the
Who
wrong
wanna go
women.
first? Who wanna go first?
Look,
You
it-
messed
Hey, I
with
want
the
you to
wrong
go
women.
first. Look,
Period.
I want
Okay.
you to go first.
So I agree with that, but I'm also a Libra, so I also believe in both sides of the story. So yes, there are some women that kill black men character, but it's also some black men who don't own up to that character. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I'm old school. I still believe a man is supposed to provide and protect.
It probably depends
and
on
at
the
the end
situation,
of the
though.
day,
No,
It
it
probably
it's a
depends
whole
on the
lot of
situation.
black
Joe,
men who
Joe,
don't do
no.
that.
Well, I'm just
Joe.
saying, because
You
I
live
Joe.
in an era of soft
hear me out
men.
real
Soft
quick.
men.
Hear me out. Hear me out real quick.
Hear me out.
She
Go
ain't
ahead.
lying though.
Because and I'm glad you feel that way because you just said he just said it depends on the situation. No, it depends on the man.
Amen.
Didn't Ellen tell you about the
bro, did he break
microphone
that?
thing? She's, no, he didn't break it, but no,
It
he-
does. It does. And that's why I'm a strong believer in everybody ain't the same. Everybody
she
ain't the
just said-
same.
She just
Everybody
said
ain't
that, but it's also dudes don't know how to own up to that character. Well,
We
okay,
got a
well, how
bunch
do
of
we know-
old town road
How do I know you're not
dudes.
choosing the
Old
same
town.
type of dude? You stuck in what you like. You stuck in
That's how
what
they
you
do it.
like.
Lil Nas X.
Expand your
Lil Nas
horizons,
X.
broaden your
Bitch,
horizons.
I don't know.
Hate outside what you like.
Well, it is a lot of people that stick to what they know.
And
I
that's
mean,
what and that could be a problem within itself because
Yeah.
you don't know nothing different.
Well, I was just
Broaden
saying.
your horizons.
All I was saying it depends on the
You gonna quit
situation
spilling that drink on
because
yourself.
I just know. I know a lot of people. Like one of my friends. I ain't gonna put her name out there, but she always tell me that she talked to the same type of dudes with money, and they just want to take her out to eat and hit. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like shit, that's the type of girls they attract, and a lot of guys get away with that because it's so easy for them, and it's hard to break away what's easy from. When it come to you so much, it's hard to break away from it because you used to it. So when you used to it, you keep expecting like, well, shit, she did it. I'm expecting you to do it. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't right by all means.
Goes back to patience though.
But I also
How
think
long
it
do
goes
you
back
wait
to
for that to be fixed?
what the
our
sex?
black families.
Any
Being
of it.
broken.
Look, any of it.
I hate
I don't
to
feel
go
like
back
you
to
should
that
wait for
era.
sex.
But for
Is
a long
that a whole
time, our
nother
families were
subject?
broken.
Look.
Yeah,
A lot of
absolutely.
our men, a lot of our sons, a lot of our grandfathers were thrown in jail for crimes they didn't commit. Our families were broken apart. And that's where that independent woman, I got to do my thing, kind of came from because at the end of the day,
Program.
my
Speak, sis.
husband, my man, my son, my brother is gone. They dead. They this, they that. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that came from our families being broken. And then this black woman rose up and sometimes not appreciated as well as the black man because you don't listen, these men walk around today are not like our fathers and grandfathers back in the day. Okay,
I
They
want
not.
to take my
They not.
horse
Yo,
to the old
jeans
town road.
skinnier than mine, my dog.
Right
Stop.
to the cane no more.
I'm
And
done.
then it's
They on
so-
that little
Yeah,
Wait,
down
let's
low
go. What
stuff.
was
Be
the
nice.
They
actual-
wait to bring it on
what
when
was
they
the
want
actual
to.
question?
The actual question, he just said how black love matters, but it'd be our own women killing our character. That was the original question.
It's black
That was the
men
original
killing
question.
That's black
First
women
off,
character.
First of
too.
all, it's black men killing their own character.
Ooh,
Ooh, you doing it to yourself
I'm
at
trying
the
to
end
be
of the
nice
day.
to
That
them.
put my
Because
hands in
my
the air.
thing is,
Don't
here's my
shoot.
thing. If you carry yourself a certain way and do certain things and are respectful, I will respect you for whoever you are. I don't need to know you personally.
Okay.
Okay.
But if you walking around
That's true.
acting a fool, fuck you. My own mail.
And what
Let
you
I
just
mean,
said right
hey,
there, just what you
You
said,
show,
the type of nigga that
hey,
walk around like
what they say, believe
that
when
attracts
you
them.
they show your they character. Believe
you
it
dealing
the
with
first
them,
time.
you giving them your time of day.
Believe
So
it the
I'm
first
about to-
time.
whatever
I'm
that
about to
nigga
give-
doing,
I'm about
that's
to give
acting
you a
fool,
name,
it's
too.
nothing.
Set
You
boundaries.
about to give me a name?
No, Didi.
Oh, I was about to
Tawanda.
say, I didn't
She
know.
Monica.
Tawanda.
She Monica.
Monica, we
the
got
singer?
Monica and Tony. Y'all some,
I thought you
y'all
was
some
gonna
know
get
I'm
another
break my
breakfast
hurt asses.
I thought he's gonna get another breakfast sister.
I feel sad.
She came on somebody.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We
Wait,
gonna
who's Tony?
Tony is
Tony is- Braxton. That's what that
No,
is.
no.
No, Tony is
what's her name?
She
Keisha.
was Tony. Who was
Monica?
Keisha.
Oh.
Keisha. She Tony.
You ain't want to be Tony. Look, you ain't want to be Tony.
Get some clarification.
Nah, her and Tony, they just always on some soft ass shit.
Wait. Define. Hold on. Define this.
A lot of that
Define
come from
it.
black women.
That's gonna be one of them
I
crosstalk
try to give
conversations.
niggas
Look,
the
man, look.
benefit of the
Yeah,
doubt.
what-
Look, I try to be nice and give niggas the benefit of the doubt to a
Uh-uh.
certain extent, for real.
To JJ comment,
You know how y'all.
a lot of
do.
that come from black women not having fathers too.
Very,
And I hate to go to the
very-
daddy issues, but I was fortunate enough to have a father to teach me the game.
Hey, it ain't a lot of them got that.
And
though.
you
I
got a
agree.
lot of
I agree.
women who are naive and oblivious
to everything else.
to a black man example.
And unmovable.
Now, my nigga, my daddy, he was a Rolling Stone, but he provided and he protected at the end of the day.
Do, do, do.
On God.
See, now, RJ said, "What's so crazy? I've heard women say he too boring, he too lame, and then cheat on him. I very rarely hear a guy say the same thing. Before everybody
Bro.
answers, wait,
Look,
he had to stop it.
Piggyback off of that.
because
Immediately, hold on.
because I want to say this or whatever, because it's like a lot of guys, RJ, that operate under these metrics that they don't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying, about all that stuff that we talking about as long as they smashing it. So they throwing every moral out the window then the minute that happens there. You know what I'm saying? Women is vocal and they going to be direct with it. Men just going to tell you they one-track minded situation like, yeah, I want to smash you. I want this Netflix
Maybe we
and
not
chill. I
gonna.
want this
Maybe
shit. I
we
want
not
that
gonna
dick.
say it because sometimes women just don't listen.
That's almost an impossible fact. Most women do listen though. Most men won't listen.
Say
to
that
women
shit.
won't,
Are
then.
you sure about that? Are
Absolutely.
you sure about
Excuse
that?
me,
I-
wait a
I'm a
minute.
living
Lisa,
testament.
now I
I
got
know
to
it's been
lean
made
in.
Oh,
on.
you're a living
Listen,
testament.
yes, I-
Do all of
We
them
don't
listen?
listen. He like,
Most women
look,
do know how
you
to
ain't
listen. That's
saying
one of the
nothing.
things that's like they're hardwired, bro.
Oh, you look down.
Hey,
See, I had to turn around. See, I had to turn around.
Hey, look.
What you
Hey,
mean? We
Hey,
don't listen.
Not only did I listen,
We
but I'm gonna
hear
remember the
everything.
time and the date you said
Hey.
that ish too.
Hello?
Boo
Run
said
it
that-
back.
Women listen way more than men.
out.
Let's argue that.
Boo said black
Let's
women.
argue
black
that.
women always worrying about zodiac signs.
Shout out to Courtney, because I know she want to walk up
Was
here
that
right
my
now.
lead?
Listen, I'm trying not to make this a girls versus boy thing, but you know, y'all don't listen.
Don't.
We don't listen.
No, y'all
Don't make
We're
it a girl.
submissive to the
When they-
right
when they-
man. That's all I'm gonna say.
when they come- when they-
We're submissive to the right man
Okay,
that's
Monica,
taking
time
care of
out.
business.
Joe, look, I got
Monica,
You can't
time out.
submit to a man without a mission.
I'm going to piggyback off what
Okay.
Joe just said, because I
I ain't about
agree
to
with that.
submit to
'Cause
no
Monica
little
won't let me
nonsense
talk.
nigga.
But look,
Is she Monica?
because
Yeah.
I'm kind of dissect what he just said, okay?
She like,
Y'all
Keisha
listen.
Cole, look.
Okay.
But y'all listen to respond, not to understand.
Oh yes.
Thank you. Because
Wait,
I
I'm a
say that
woman, but
again,
I
I didn't
agree
hear
with
Y'all
that.
just listen to respond,
on,
not to
ma'am.
understand and grasp.
I
what
agree
I'm
with
saying.
that. I agree.
Y'all
Women
just
do
wanna-
that or men
Soon
do
as-
that?
No,
Women do that.
Really?
I'm a woman and I'm saying
all
that
it take-
women.
Because
No,
have you
for
ever-
real.
No,
all
look.
it takes is for
Hold
you to
on,
say something
hold
and they hurt.
And have you ever heard the term? Well, of course you have. The woman is always right.
Yeah, of course.
That's under.
I
that's
don't agree
under
with
bad
that.
terms.
But wait.
Nobody is right.
You right when that
The
coochie
reason
right.
I agree with him is
No,
because
just certain gender is always right. It depends on the person.
the reason I agree
All
with
you gotta do is
him,
ride me.
women do
Yes.
listen to respond versus listen
You
to
get on top,
understand
you can be
because
right all day long.
women are emotional. We act off emotion. So I'm about to respond on how you got me feeling.
Exactly. Prime example.
Why you put so
But
much
see,
emphasis on feeling though?
the fact
Drop
that
some
a
basic-
dude-
Because that's
feeling.
women.
Come
And,
on.
and unless you're the
Come
type of
on.
woman, see, the strongest woman is the one who know how to control her emotion.
Exactly.
Hello.
Okay?
Exactly.
Can't
And
nobody
listen.
touch you when you know how to control it. But a lot of us don't know how to control it. And that's why we listen to respond because, oh, you got me. Oh,
And it be and look,
That's how Monica been on show.
You told me to relax.
What Joe you said?
Hey,
That's
now
how
you
Monica
told me
been
to
on
relax.
shows. Just defensive.
Listen,
She been defensive the whole show. I'm trying to be patient with y'all.
yeah, I could be telling you about yourself
be
in the
patient.
calmest tone, and it's just like. And y'all-
How long
and
do
it's
I
just-
gotta wait?
I said y'all listen to respond because I don't know if it's just y'all that hate that we actually have a valid point. Because when we have a valid point, now it's. But why are you yelling though?
Because you ain't listening.
Why you so loud?
Because you're
Why
not
you gotta
listening.
yell? Oh, now I'm loud now because I'm right about.
Because
your
you're not
ass.
listening. And that's why I said it.
All right, so I got look.
But most of that is because you as a man don't understand how to communicate with a woman. And I'm gonna tell you.
Well, shit, I gotta
Just
get
said I
loud
could
because
be
you
telling
ain't
you about
listening.
yourself in the calmest.
No.
monotone,
It's not.
though.
It's not about what you saying. It's how you saying it. Like when women communicate with a man, y'all have pride. So instead of saying, "Baby, I feel like you should do it like this," because that's gonna put you in defense mode. If I come at you and I say, "Honey, you know, you look real sexy when you do it like this. I bet you do it like that."
So is it safe to
But
say?
how about the fact that dudes
getting
got
hate
mama
if you say it
issues
like
just
that.
like women got
Oh my
daddy
God.
issues, and
Hey,
y'all don't it?
I
Y'all
want y'all
got
to-
mama issues,
You wanna
and
know
y'all
what's so
don't
funny?
pinpoint that.
Look,
They ain't gonna
Straight
get in
up.
trouble for bashing, but later would have been me. I'd be downstairs
bashing.
and I have about 100 eyes on me ready to be at my neck.
We are not bashing.
No,
We ain't
Monica
bashing, we
is.
just-
Joe,
Monica is.
Joey
Call
Buck.
her Monica.
Go call her Monica.
I got a question for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? For the men in the room, I got a question for the men in the room.
Oh,
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Look, because John said men can be emotional too. So I'm gonna ask this question. Then.
I'm emotional.
It's technically,
For sure,
is
you're
pride,
Capricorn.
is pride technically an emotion? In
Who
fellas,
asked that question?
I asked
Ring
that
the
question.
bell for that.
I asked that question.
Hey, you know what? That's
Thank
a dog
you.
ass
Thank you,
question.
Josh, for letting me
That's
piggyback
a
on that.
pride
That's
and
a good
emotion.
I don't know.
Hey, you know what?
That's a good
I know
ass
you know the
question.
Keep it a
Um,
buck. Keeping it a buck. The answer to that is a wholehearted yes.
Yes!
It's a wholehearted
I
yes.
knew
That
Mel was
is
gonna
an
keep it
emotion.
100.
It's all
Josh,
right.
thank you
I'm
for
not-
that,
I'm
for
not
that,
keeping
air
it a
for that
clap for you right
insert
there.
to help
That
me
air
alley-oop
clap.
that. I
Don't even
appreciate that. Look, you said
the
what?
air
me
clap
hang.
right
Look,
there.
that's the air clap. I see you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's real though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we,
Because pride is an emotion. So.
yeah, because you're acting off
Hey,
of
what
your
Josh
pride,
just
and your
said is
pride
right.
your emotion.
That's why I say I'm keeping it a
Well,
buck.
no,
You're right.
he just said tell a man it's stroke week, and he said an emotional response will follow. That's true.
But see, that's an egotistical response too.
Ooh.
Fuck.
because that
So you affected my ego at that point. You
talk
trying to say
that.
my shit.
because that's physical. You
Talk
breaking me
that.
down
You tell
at a
me my
physical point.
shit
You're
week,
not.
I'm gonna
Man.
be.
And even if I throw in your ego, your pride gonna kick in.
Well,
after
the
that.
cream on my dick told
Because-
me otherwise. So.
See,
I don't
because
care.
if she say yo,
We can actually make that.
If
happen.
I
But
come,
see,
my
see-
shit ain't weak.
but if she say yeah, your stroke ain't weak, but you dumb as hell though, you still gonna be insulted there, right?
What?
If she say like yeah, your stroke is a killer, but you dumb though, you still gonna feel like you insulted. Your pride is still
Shit,
gonna
not
kick
if
in.
I
because
hit it.
It's not about you
See?
hitting it though. It's
Yes,
about
it is.
Yeah,
That's a whole
yeah.
nother topic.
B,
That's
yeah.
a whole
Yes, it
nother
is.
topic.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. It's about
Keep
physical.
that
It's about
going.
it's
Me too.
That's
a
all
physical.
dudes
Do
it's
you
a
want me
mental,
to? Do
it's
you want me to
emotional.
beat Joven or what?
Maybe you
gonna
didn't
be
hit it.
too. That's
Maybe
why we having
she
this
hit it.
conversation,
Okay.
bro. Look, this is
Just,
lacrosse.
just remember, man.
Hey,
tell
look.
your little buddies in them comments.
the-
Joven
your
is
little buddy.
Joven.
Hey, look,
Your little
one
buddies.
of the dudes in the comments was black. Yeah, you remember black?
Man, I'm
Black's
just
my
telling.
dog, man.
Listen,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Y'all
I'm
bump
telling
heads
you.
all the time.
No,
man.
I ain't bumping no heads. I just want people to know that this is genuinely me. I don't come up here. This is not for the show. This is real life me.
Why
You
you
know
just
what
sound
I'm
like?
saying?
Why you just sound like you about to have a R. Kelly
Hey,
moment, man?
he
Look.
on that Charlamagne the
Kelly
God
with this,
moment.
Killing me with this.
I was about to say something. I was about to say something, but that was gonna
Ain't
be
he a
setting me up for
Capricorn?
something. Yeah. Yeah.
There can only be one him.
I didn't do
I
this
love
stuff.
Kills, man.
There
I love
can only
Kills.
be
Shout out to Kills.
one me.
Sylvester Robert Kelly.
Robert Sylvester Kelly.
Oh,
You better say the name right, man.
Hey man, that's my man. Hey, that's my man. You know that's my man. When I was 18, I listen to Greatest Sex all day. You remember that?
I
My
remember.
18th
I
birthday.
remember.
That's
I
my
remember.
man.
Look,
We nasty.
look.
And we emotional. We is emotional.
Very emotional.
We got emotional dick. So what?
Wow.
Keep that shit.
To yourself.
That emotional
Hey,
dick is
so what?
abusive.
Period.
Y'all don't
Oh,
deny.
nah, I don't abuse.
Look, these last 2 minutes, I want
But I
to
whips
thank
it.
y'all
With these
for
last
coming to
2
sit in with
minutes.
me. This was a very productive panel. I feel good about it. Anything crosstalk related, I feel like this conversation is not over. I feel like I'm not gonna call you Monica. You're gonna be Keisha Cole. You're gonna be Keisha Cole.
That's worse. That's Diet Mary J. Blige.
And she can't
Diet?
And she can't sing. So you might as well be Monica.
Don't be Monica.
It ain't
Monica,
censored,
we
is
should
it?
You said
Fuck y'all.
But didn't Keisha Cole end up happy though in the end?
Well, she got her little
Nah,
young
really.
nigga.
Now
she
she got-
pregnant
now
by her
she
little
put by
young nigga
somebody
right
else
now. I don't know
now.
how happy she is, but look.
She was a throwaway after
I don't
that.
keep
Uh-oh.
up with that.
Oh.
Anywho, look,
Look, see, this
I'm
what
saying,
happened when trying to get niggas the
baby,
benefit
look,
of the
baby
doubt.
hit
Y'all
it.
don't really
I'm against
deserve
the
it.
wall. I'm against the wall. 30 seconds. I want to thank y'all for coming to tune in with us. Everybody, please be blessed and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you.
Hey.
Yo.
Josh gonna say cut the mic. So look.
Yo.
Coming for everything. They said I couldn't, now I want it all now. Feeling like KD in OKC.